I think it's time for another sketchbook tour. Hello, welcome back to another sketchbook tour. Let's get started. So this is going to be sketchbook tour part 6, and this sketchbook was made of October of 2021. I really love how that cow looks, and I love how Gur in his costume looks, but when drawing Gur as his robot self, I did not like how he looks. Then I drew some foxes, but to me now looking at them, they look like wolves with like little tufts of hairs, which I don't mind and I don't care. They look cute and adorable. Then I drew some hands, and I really liked how some of these hands look. I love drawing hands with nails, but looking at the hands right now, I need more practice with how they look. A couple of them look good, others look bad. Then I drew Ghost Boo. So then I drew then Rambo as a Deltarune character, and then I drew Cup Toast. I really love how they look. It's so cute and adorable. Then I drew a cat with a pumpkin on its head. I love how that one looks. And then I drew a Clayface plushie from an artist on Instagram. I really love their art, and I really love how they do clay faces. Then I drew this character that is inspired by, I think, a Little Nightmares character, and then I think that's another character from Little Nightmares. I'm not sure. Again, I was just drawing video game characters based off of characters from Rambo's live stream. I think that's a Deltarune character, and that is a possum as a clown. Then I drew the Little Nightmares little like box character, and then I drew Ghost Boo again. Fun fact about this drawing, this was originally going to be my icon for my sketchbook, Dead Bones sketches. And I didn't like how it looked in the end, so I just backtracked it and I chose something else. And then I drew a chubby little bunny. They look cute. And then I drew a blob for this December art challenge because I just wanted to fill up my sketchbook real quickly, but also make some cute art. Then I drew a mushroom snow globe, and then I drew Ghost Boo again. Then I drew Rambo with a blob, and then I also drew Bad Boy Halo holding a cup, holding a muffin. I really like how they look. Here's a little close-up of the Rambo drawing with the blob. Then I drew Michael in a sweater, and then I drew Aunt Frost and holding a ball of yarn. And then here's a drawing of Sapnap as a snowman, but then also on the other page, that's when I was trying to figure out and plan out how to draw Sapnap as his flame character. Then I drew Sneak Snag in a stocking, and then I have here a drawing of Michael and Shroud going down a mountain on a sleigh. Then I drew Foolish and Schlatt. I really love how Foolish looks. I love the look of the elf, and I don't like how Schlatt looks. Then I drew Bad Boy Halo and Skeppy out on the movies, and then I drew, I'm trying to remember that character. I think it's like, I'm trying to remember from the tip of my tongue. I'm sorry, it's been a while since I've remembered some of these characters. Then I drew Quackity. I really like how Quackity looks. And then I drew this drawing of a duck, a panda, and a bunny. They look cute and adorable. Then after that, I drew Turbo, trying not to listen to the fireworks because he has sensitive ears, and I really like how this one looks. It's cute. And then I drew Jack as a gingerbread cookie. They look cute. Then after that, I drew a raccoon tangled up with lights, and then I drew a cat in champagne. Then after that, I drew Sam as Santa because I feel like, again, I really like how the Santa looks. Then I drew Rambo Turbo and a raccoon popping out of a bunch of presents or gifts surrounded by balloons. Then I drew Captain Puffy as a reindeer, and then I also drew Fundy in some peppermints. I really like how that looks. Then after that, I first drew a alien popping out of a present to scare a little ducky. That one looks cute. I like how I did the eye on the alien, but the duck I don't like that much. Then I drew a puppy, a panda bear, and a kitten all together, and yeah, just cuddling together. And I think that was it for the Christmas art challenge. Then after that, I drew another one, which was another Christmas art challenge. First, it was Ghost Boo, and then it was a crow. Then we got Shroud, and then we have Rami from J-Slat's channel. Then after that, I drew Skeppy and a minecart, and I drew Dream XD. I really love how Dream XD looks. It's really cute and adorable, and here's a little like more detailed angle of Skeppy and a minecart in the mines. Then after that, I drew Sam holding a trident, and I drew a panda with a flame t-shirt. Then after that, I drew a polar bear building a snowman, and then a raccoon holding up 2 discs with a little amp in the middle. Then after that, I drew a goat with bees, and then Ghost Boo again. Then after that, I drew Dream XD and Sam. I really like how both these characters look. They're so cute and adorable. Then I drew Michael holding a bowl with a fish inside, because I feel like he was like a little lonely, so I felt like he needed a little friend. Then I drew another character from Lazy Space's bat drawing, and I really love how they do their bats. They're so cute and adorable. Then I drew a raccoon stealing some treats. I drew Bad Boy Halo again with his little merch on it. Then after that, I drew a little fan art for Turbo's song, Life by the Sea. I really like how catchy that song is. It's really like fun and energetic, but also it's like a good vibe. And here's a drawing of a field cow. I don't like how it looks, but it's still cute in a way. Then on the next page, I drew a I'm trying to remember, again, I'm trying so hard to remember that character, but I do remember Fundy. Then after that, I drew a bunch of blobs. So we have one regular blob, then we have another blob with sunglasses, and then we have a cat, and then a panda bear. They look so cute together. Then after that, I drew, again, I'm really trying so hard to remember this deer character. Then I drew a blob with a bandana on. Then I drew Sam again. I really love how Sam looks. And then I drew Ponk. I love how fluffy I drew their hair. Then after that, I drew Bad Boy Halo and Skeppy. They look really cute together, but I feel like Skeppy was a little bit too basic for my design. Then I drew an alien, and then I drew a bug bee type alien, which is cute and adorable. Then after that, I drew Foolish. Foolish looks cute, and then that same little raccoon character. They look cute and adorable. Then after that, I drew Turbo with his little Benson, and then I think that's a drawing of Quackity, because like I wanted to cover like the eye to make it indicate like, oh, it's Quackity. Then after that, I drew Fundy and Aaron. I really love their design. Then I drew Nikki and Jack. I really love how these characters look. They're like simple, and it looks like they're play dolls. Then I drew a duck with a beanie on it, and then I drew Carl Jacobs because I was really a fan of the Tales of the SMP. Then here we got Amphros again, and we have J-Slat. I really like how J-Slat looks, but again, I still think it's a little basic. Then I drew Technoblade with Ghost Boo. I love how this Ghost Boo looks, especially the light blue. Then I drew regular Rambo, and then I don't know who I was trying to draw. Like, I think it was supposed to be Fundy's son, and I'm not sure. Then I drew Rambo again, but the page accidentally bled because I used alcohol markers. And then we have a Filza drawing. And then there's another drawing of Rambo, and then we have a little, like, I think I was trying to draw a ferret, if not a cat, but either or. Then after that, I was trying to draw Technoblade again, but in a different way, and I drew my Melody. Then after that, I finally perfected my design on Technoblade, and I really like how this Technoblade looks. And then when I was drawing this drawing of Rambo's YouTubes, I think that was the day that they were announced. If not, I really, really wanted one. Then after that, I drew Bad Boy Halo. This one was cute and adorable, and I drew a weird looking cow. I don't like how that cow looks. Then I drew a duck with a tiara and a beanie on it. I don't like how that looks. I really love how that Rambo drawing looks, and I love how the colors clash with each other. And the final page is me drawing a raccoon with really weird colors. There's the swatch sheet, and I really hope that you guys enjoy this video. That is the brand of sketchbook that I was using. And yeah, I hope that you have a nice day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye!